It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players... Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at the Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field, and hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Johnston brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Herbert on first down. It's an LA touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on third down. Jones once more. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings are brought to a halt at the 10. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Herbert with a blitz coming. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Ty Chandler to return. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Darnold. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Here's Akers up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Another try for Jones. And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings lower the deficit to a single possession. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. It's Herbert once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert to throw once more. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackled on the play by Poona Ford. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 36. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that brings up 4th and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down, ball at the 36. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert now, blitz coming. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stops by Deion Henley. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Jones. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. This is Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running right, this is Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. To throw, here's Darnold. Able to find Jones. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. On the carry, this is Jones. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And they will only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going with Jones on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
2nd and 10 now. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Fullback dive up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
From the 19. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out comes the Charger offense late in this 1st half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range, just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. Has it downfield working the left. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout call by the Chargers, their first. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the 1st half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half.
We've arrived at halftime, and it's a 9-point... Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings ready for their next series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Now a give to Jones, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Deion Henley.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jones once more. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. This is Jones on the handoff. A lot of grass ahead. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Here's Jones. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Vikings football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. Counterplay, Jones. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. This is Jones. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Running right, this is Jones. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down run by Dobbins. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion right. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jones once more. Broke through the tackle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Vikings with a 5-point lead. Third and 4 coming up now. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Going to the ground again on first. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got him very close. 4 yards there, but it's 4th and goal at the 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's a give to Jones. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Now a give to Jones. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.